Sorry. Soda water, sorry.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. We are going to be replacing the toe covers that I put on my Impala skates that I already damaged. But this time we're going to be placing eyelets so that it'll hold on to the laces a little bit stronger. What you want to get or what you need is fabric, obviously. So I would recommend getting 12 by 12 fabric of whatever fabric you like.
Like a really thick canvas, really thick suede, thick vinyls. If you want to keep it, there's vegan materials you can even use.
This one we found at Joann's. I don't know if you can see it. We'll show up closer, obviously. But this one was actually in the cosplay section, and they have a lot of thicker vinyl or just thick fabrics in that section. So I would recommend checking out there. Add our template, which is another thing that you'll need. So these are perfectly cut out to the template. You'll need eyelets for the lace holes. And these are the tools for just the enclosing the eyelets onto the fabric. Then you'll need a hole puncher and a screwdriver to take your toe stop off. I'm gonna start first by taking off this toe stop. And then I'm just gonna take off the remaining pieces of the laces. So this one still looks pretty good. So we'll just go ahead and put the eyelets on this one. The other one is the one that was damaged. So we'll be putting the eyelets on this, and we'll show you how to do that now.
What I'm gonna do here is, this is the hole right here, the eyelet. This one notice it has like a little top on it. The other one is like a shorter, it's not as tall. This is actually gonna be your back piece. So I'll take the front one, put it in the hole. All right, so the top piece you're gonna put in, insert it through here like this. You'll see it sticking out. You're gonna take the bottom piece, put it right here in the bottom. You'll see it sandwiches in just like so. And then we're gonna take our tool and we're going to hammer down the actual tips. They sell these are the actual smashers. They actually will smash the actual two eyelets together. The eyelet will sit right in there, and then this piece will hold the other side of the eyelet, and you're supposed to hammer it down, and it's supposed to smush it, like pancake it on together. You can see how it's smashed? And then this is the front, that's the finished product. All right, so after you're done hammering the eyelets, it should look like this at the end. So we did this because we wanted a little bit more reinforcement. On Cynthia's other skate today when she was skating, it ripped.
All right, so now we'll be working on this skate. Since we have to create an entirely new toe cover, we're gonna just kind of start from scratch somewhat. I'm gonna take off these laces and then get started. So we got the laces off. We're gonna go ahead, like the other skate, and take off the toe stop. Have our toe cover already cut out, and you see how it looks exactly like the actual template. And then I even drew the holes here, or the circles where I'm going to do the holes, which I will do first. I have my hole puncher. Oh, my skate is that bad, bitch. So with this fabric, I noticed with the vinyl kind of fabrics, they're a lot softer when you need to press to puncture the hole. So you won't need too much extra elbow grease. With the leathers, or like the synthetic leathers, those were a little tougher to create these holes. See, we got that. And we have both holes out. Now our next hole that we need to cut out is this one. When I used my leather fabric, I actually attempted to cut out the circle, but what I noticed that I liked better is just making a cross cut so that it has a little bit more fabric to rely on. For the top of the toe cover, what you can do is just fold like I was folding here. We'll be folding it right in the middle so that the points meet, almost meet, which will be about here. But you can always grab your skate, if you have your skate, and make those measurements on the skate. I made the measurements prior, but that's how it would be on the skate. So I'll hold on to this side here, and now I know, or now I have an idea of where I need to both stitch it closed and create a new hole on the other side of the vinyl. So since I have this already measured out from measuring it out on the skate, I'm gonna go ahead and create the hole on the second piece, or that second layer of vinyl. There, there, so that when they meet up, blah. I'm gonna do that here on the other side really quick.
Ta-da!
Oh, so now that I have these 4 holes created, I'm gonna go ahead and line them up and stitch each side closed. So I'll do that really quick off camera because I am by no means a sewing expert, but I can find some helpful videos on YouTube of how to just do some basic sewing that'll kind of reinforce stronger areas, or again, just basic sewing on YouTube. There's a lot of videos, which is how we found that we actually liked sewing them versus the metal eyelets. So again, I'm gonna do that quickly off camera and I'll be right back. Right, so I just finished sewing the first piece here. So this is nice and secure and the holes are aligned, which is what you wanna do for the tops here of the toe covers. For the bottom, I'm gonna measure them really quick, just so you guys have an idea of how to measure the bottoms of the toe covers. I'll hold this together. And you want to make sure, I won't get up for this one. You want to make sure that it is nice and snug. When I first did it, I left a little bit of room, or too much room actually. So this will be a good fitting. I don't like it to be too form fitting, so that I have some room, but this will be a good fitting here. So let's see. So here is about where you can stitch your the bottom half of the toe cover. The bottom half is a little trickier because there's not as much space as the top, but this will be exactly where you'll stitch it. So I'm gonna go ahead and complete all the other stitching. Again, I'm not a pro at sewing, but plenty of videos, and this is also what I use. I didn't mention earlier. I just have a basic needle kit and a basic sewing kit, and finish that, and then we'll come back with the finished product. So we'll be back. So this, all right guys, we're finished. This is the finished product. I already put the laces and the eyelets in like we showed you in the beginning of the video. The eyelets again are optional, but I recommend them just so you have more not stability, but more strength here, especially for the lacing system. But this is this is the finished product, and this is perfectly form fit to the skate. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that on so you guys can see that part. I'm gonna put the toe stop first, and then I'm gonna lace up the skate. So for the toe stop, since we did a cross cut, you can just find the hole there like that. And then, thank you. And just kind of screw it back on. I like to hold it just because I was noticing that it would just move the fabric around. So I like to hold it in place
to secure the toe stop. Alright, so we have toe stop on, and then we're just gonna lace the skates. Alright guys, so this is the finished product, the toe cover's on. So yeah, I recommend that you kind of do these on your own. They're super easy, they're not difficult at all. Again, definitely look into some YouTube videos on how to sew. I recommend the sewing. I feel like it's a little stronger than just having eyelets all across the toe covers. Alright guys, this is the end of this video. It's a super quick video because toe covers are actually really easy. So comment any questions or any comments you have below. If you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, let us know why, what we can do better. And we're open for advice and tips. And yeah, check our Instagram. We're gonna be uploading vlogs of us actually skating now that I have skates.
Early sneak peeks before you get to see the vlog.
Yes, the Instagram has sneak peeks. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. Bye.